Hi there, my name is Nicola. Welcome to my channel and welcome in another episode in my HTML and CSS course. I think this is the video before the last one, and today we are going to create this contact form here with font awesome icons, some text, some information about our fictional company, and this is actually the form from HTML, okay, and this nice send message button. So far, we have this video section, the company services cards, about us section, partner section here, hero section, and this is the header section. Also, I forgot to tell you that this our form will be mobile responsive, just like the other sections of our project. Let me show you. Here we have the width of our screen, just like here, see? And now let's go from bigger screens to smaller. Now we are on, sorry, we are under the ordinary usual laptop size, see? And now almost we are under the tablet size, iPad size actually, 768 pixels. And here under the 640 pixels, I add one media query to show from this to go here to get, I want to get this kind of layout. Okay, let me show you. Let's go smaller. This is the width for mobiles. We have our modern and smooth design. Our elements have very nice position here in this layout. Okay, see? And before we start, let me tell you that in future or next episode, we are going to create this footer here with footer button, footer menu, some social icons, and few links here. I think that I will film another video, additional video, and there I am going to show you how to create this fav icon here. Sorry for this long introduction. I don't want to waste your time too much. The information about previous episodes you can find down there in the description. Also, if you want to support my work and give me more power to build more videos about that, about HTML, CSS, WordPress, Bootstrap, about web design, consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to smash the bell. Let's go. Okay, guys. Here, this is our work so far. This is the brackets, live preview, Emmet already installed, and this is our live video actually. Now let's hide our sidebar, and in HTML part, let's add the HTML code. Inside the main, of course, this is our place. Here, let's type one section with ID of contact and with the same class. Okay, now in this section will contain our container first, division with class of container, and let's add the first div for our title. The class is contact title, press tab. Inside, let's add the font awesome icon. Just type I with class of FSA, FA-paper, paper plain actually. Then let's add another class for icon size. And let's add our custom icon class. Okay. We need to put paragraph with class of paragraph. We already used this class, I think, yeah, here. And text will be contact as, And beneath, let's add the h2. Let me copy this text. Okay, now in CSS, let me remove this space from previous episode. Let's load our CSS. I forgot to do that. Okay, here, this is our style.css. Okay, and here in this same folder we have the other resources, the images and video. Don't worry, the link for resources will be in the description. This is the Google Drive link. Okay, let's hide the sidebar and let's go down there to remove this space here. Let me find it. No, it's not that. Video section, yeah, this is it. Okay, let's leave it 6 times smaller, only 50 pixels. Okay, now let's get back to our HTML, scroll down, and now we added this, and we are going to add the container for icons and additional informations actually. And here, let's add inside the section, inside the container division, but beneath the contact dash title division here. Here type the division with class of icons, and inside we are going to have two division with class with font awesome icon, FSA, FA, map with signs. Beneath, let's add one h4 with location, and then let's add our town and the country actually. For example, let's add the Belgrade, and we are from Serbia. This is the first division. Now let's copy 2 more times and change the name of icons. Here we need the phone, and the text will be phone, and let me copy the paragraph. Here is phone. There is paragraph. And for the last icon, let's change the class name for icon. And also change the name here. We need email in h4. Here we need our fake mail. Okay. Here we have the division for icons and division for contact. This is wrapped in division container. And now inside container, we need another division with class of form. Here we are going to set our contact form. Okay. Type form. And here we are going to use the HTML tag form for contact form actually. Form with class of division form. Okay. Let's delete this action because our form doesn't function. And inside of this form, let's add few divs. First, let's add the div with class of first part, and inside we are going to set our inputs for text, email, and telephone. Okay, in the first part. And also let's add the division for second part. Inside the first part, we are going to have two divisions, column 1, not 2, 1, and column 2. In first one, we have input with type of text, name will be name, and placeholder will be full name. Okay, let me change the size, the width for this brackets window actually. Beneath, let's add another input, press Ctrl D, and for type, let's type email, name also will be email, and placeholder will be your email address. Delete this full name and here type your full name or without your, whatever you want. Now let's copy another input field and here type the field for telephone. Name will be phone and placeholder will be your phone number. Phone number. Okay, this is for division with class of column 1, and in second, we are going to add the text area with name of message. Delete this ID, we don't need it. Calls will be equal to 30, rows to 10. Okay, and let's add the placeholder with text of your message and 3 dots. Okay, and here in this second part division, we are going to add our submit button. Input with type of submit, the same name. Let me copy. Name and value. Value will be send message. And this text we are going to see on the bottom. Okay, now let me check if this is correct. I think so. This is actually our section. Okay, the container division. Okay, now let's shrink it down. I think this is it. This is all for our HTML code. Now let's go on CSS part, save our index.html file, and jump to our style CSS. Okay, let's make this window smaller. Okay, here is our full project. Leave it be for right now. And here, let's copy this comment. I want to have the organized code because later I can easily change it if I need to. Okay, here let's type the contact section. Contact section, and this is title. Okay, now let's target our division with class name of contact. contact title and set text align to be center. Then copy this class again and set the hover state for our icon with class of custom icon. See, we are going to target this and choose our default color 189 for DE and set the transition 0.3 seconds. See? Okay. Now let's add another comment. This is for our icons. And here, first let's target the division with class of icons. This division contains all three icons here, but what's going on with phone icon? Let me see. Now it's working. Okay, icons, and let's use the flex box and display it as a flex. Then let's do the adjustment, not adjustment, the center in horizontal axis and set the space between. Let's some padding, 30 pixels top, 0 for left and right, and 80 pixels for the bottom, and set the text align center. And then target the icons especially and change the font size, change the color. This is our default value for icon colors, and set the margin bottom 25 pixels. Okay. Then let's target icons again, but this time let's target H4 and set the margin bottom 15 pixels. Now let's target the icons paragraph, this here, the additional informations, and here type font weight. Font weight will be 100%, padding bottom 2 pixels, and border bottom 1 pixel dashed with pure white color. Okay, this is for our icons. Now let's add another comment. With this, we are going to target our contact section, the whole section. This section here with class of contact. And here let's add some margin. We need 150 for top, 0 left and right, and 200 pixels for bottom. Okay, now let's target the division with form. Also display as a flex. This is Flexbox, a very powerful tool inside CSS3, but much more powerful than Flexbox. It is the grid. But the greatest power you will have when you use the grid and Flexbox in the same time. Remember that. Div form display, division form display as a flex. Align items. Align items. This is the justify our content in vertical line. Let's set center. Okay, and type flex direction to be column. Okay, let's then target first part. Also display it as a flex. Align items will be center. and justify content also will be center, and width will be 80%. Okay, now we need to target column 1 and column 2. Also display it as a flex. Flex direction will be column. Height will be 100% and width will be 100% also. Now let's copy another comment. Let's make some room. And here let's style the form actually. Target the division class of 1, column 1, and target all inputs inside it. These fields here actually. Set the height of 50 pixels. Okay. Then width of 95. Why is Yep, I have one extra letter here. Width will be 95%. Okay, margin will be 10 pixels. Top and bottom, and 0 left and right. Border radius will be 25 pixels. Actually, without border, but we are going to have the padding left on 25 pixels. Color will be our primary color. And font family. Font family will be Open Sans, and the backup will be sans serif. If Open Sans fails, sans serif comes. Okay, now let's target column 2 and text area, the area for message, and set the border radius on 25 pixels without border. Let me copy this color. Let's add some padding. Okay. And let's one more time set the font family. Okay. Now let's change the placeholders and use the same color, DE4, but not the column rule. We need color. Yep. Okay. Now what we need to do next, let's add some margin to second, to second part, margin top 40 pixels, and let's change the input for our second part. Actually, this is our button. Let's set as display inline block. Okay, change the padding. Okay, then change the cursor to be pointer. Okay, but before that, display inline block, it's okay. Cursor, then let's change the background color. It will be our primary color actually. 189 DE4. Let's copy this value and set the border on 1 pixel solid with this color. Okay, now let's add the border radius, 25 pixel. Choose font color to be pure white. Font family will be Open Sans. Font size 14 pixel. Text transform uppercase, and letter spacing 2 pixels. Okay, our button is ready. Now let's set the hover input, not input, the hover state actually. Background will be transparent. And border will be 1 pixel solid, 189 DE4. And set the transition 0.3 seconds. You see, this is our button. Okay, this is all our ordinary CSS before media queries. Now comes the fun part, because our site, it is nothing without media queries. And to speed up this tutorial, because it is longer than our usual time in previous sections, but I'm going to explain you everything. Okay, now copy the media query for 1024 pixels. Activate developer tool. If you don't know how to use it, check out my video about it. The link will be here. And let's target our width of 1024 here. And inside we have contact title H2, smaller font, and icons, it is smaller also. Okay, now let's change the tablet size here. Let's change the markup for iPad size for tablet. Let's paste it, and I put the little bit more space here, space between your message area and inputs area. See? Okay. Now let's copy the media query for our 640 pixels, because let me show you. These three inputs, it is already smaller than we needed. See? Now let's copy. Here we have margin for our column, for this size here, this part here. We need to set the width for it and the flex direction to be column for our first part. Let's here type 640, 41. You can see the difference. Here this layout for the screen size is much better, but there are devices with this screen size, but never mind. Let's add another media for 500 pixels. This is sizes for smartphones actually. Let's copy. And here, what we do here, we change the H2, the size, font size. We change the icons to be displayed as a block. You see? Okay. And change, and this is, I think, the same. Yes, this is the same. And we change the here icons division. We added the margin button, the margin for paragraphs, for icons, font size, and information for inputs, and also add some margin top, 100% here, between the video section and contact section. Okay, and we have the few more lines for this screen size. Here we only reduce the H2 and change the width for our paragraphs here. Okay. Okay guys, this is all for today's video. I already showed you what we've done so far in our course. This is our contact form, ready for all screen devices. And this is the most longest tutorial in this HTML and CSS course. Sorry about it, but this is worth it, believe me. If you have friends and they want to learn how to code the HTML and CSS websites, modern and responsive, just like this, or if you are going to do that, if you want to learn, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends about me, like this video. Additional informations about previous episodes in this course you can find in the video description. If you have any questions, write down in the comments. I will answer there. Thank you for watching me. See you in another video. Stay safe. Bye bye.